Hello. Hey y'all. Today, wait, we should probably introduce ourselves first. I'm Brittany.
I'm Brittany too.
And today we're going to be doing the military spouse tag. It's a list of questions that we're just going to go through and answer so you guys can get to know us a little bit better. Question 1 is, do you have it?
Yeah.
Okay.
How did you and your spouse meet?
Me and Jacob met on the app Plenty of Fish, and we talked for a little bit, and we decided to meet up in person. And for our first date, we actually went to a chicken and barbecue place, and that's not really the most romantic thing ever, but I definitely enjoyed it because I like chicken and barbecue. It was fun.
Well, Scott and I, we met. I was a freshman in high school. He was a senior. He was trolling y'all. He was really trolling. But it's okay. I love my boo-boo. It's a lot more to their story, but you'll see eventually.
Number 2, how old were you when you two met? I was 18 and he was 23.
I was 15 going on 16 and my husband was 18.
How long have you been together? Me and Jacob have been together coming on two years, almost 3. And we will be married for 1 year on May 26th, 2017.
Me and Scott, we've been together for going on 6 years. 6 years it'll be, on August 20th of this year, it'll be 6 years. And on August 15th, we'll be married for 2 years.
Where are you and your spouse originally from? I am from Clinton, North Carolina, which is this very, 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 very small town. And Jacob is from Drake, Massachusetts. Also a small town.
She said it was in the middle of nowhere. Don't act like she's trying to act like she didn't say that. Well, me and my husband, we are from Durham, North Carolina, Bull City. Yes. Just yes.
No,
y'all know.
Take your shirt off. Just to run your hips.
All the ratchetry, y'all. Y'all, I'm getting over the cooties. Sorry.
How did you feel about him joining the military? I didn't know him when he enlisted, so I kind of didn't have a choice or a say in that, but I am pretty much okay with him being in the military. Not like I have a choice, but I'm cool with it.
Well, y'all, my husband, he pretty much had made up his mind already. But, it is what it is. I love the time that he was in, with some hard times here and there because he got on my nerves with all of that mess. But it was wonderful nonetheless. And I have a wonderful husband because of the Marine Corps. Thank you, guys.
Okay, what's the next one? I'm sorry.
Oh, the next one.
I got a notification
Oh,
from
girl,
Facebook.
you fine. Where did your spouse go to basic training?
I don't know. In the USA.
Mm-hmm. My husband went to Paris Island. Y'all, he said it was a hellhole. If y'all want, he right here if y'all want to ask him. Honey, come here. Y'all, he coming. He being lazy. Tell him how Paris Island was a hellhole, boo.
It was a hellhole.
Get out of here.
Has your spouse ever been deployed? Yes. He has deployed 4 times. I actually met him at the end of a deployment. He had just come back, and he deployed a few days after we got married for 7 months, and now he just came back in December.
Yeah, I swear that 7 months went by so dang on fast.
It went by fast, but at the same time, it went by real slow. But when they got here, I was like, damn, it's been 7 months already? Like,
Well,
Dang.
yes, my husband, he has been deployed as well. He was deployed 1 week before my 12th grade year in high school, and he was gone for 8 months in Romania and, a couple other places, but, can't, necessarily release that. But he was gone for 8 months, and he came back in March, a few months prior to me graduating. He missed my graduation because I think they had him on some other training thing, but he was deployed for 8 months, essentially.
Ever been to his promotion ceremony?
No.
Nope. Next question. How long have you been a military wife? Almost a year.
4 years, because I was going through all that mess.
Did you marry him before or after the military? Obviously, after.
Y'all know the answer to that.
How did your husband propose?
Y'all?
We eloped. We were in bed and we knew he was going to deploy, so we just decided like, hey, we're gonna go get married, and that's what we did. And yep, that was that. No really long like romantic story there.
Y'all, we had a little long romantic gay story. Y'all, it was sweet. I loved every bit of my wedding. It was so perfect. Like everything that everybody, that they did for us, my grandmother, she officiated the wedding. My grandfather walked me down the aisle, because my father's dad, because my dad was unable to be there for a couple things that he once was been doing. But yeah, he was not able to walk me down the aisle, so my grandfather walked me down the aisle, and it was just so beautiful because I finally had my husband after so long, and he was actually trying to be a good boy then. How old were you? No. Wait, where are we at?
Where did you get married? Number 12.
Oh, y'all, we got married in Durham, North Carolina, girl. Yes, we did.
We got married in Goldsboro, where we currently live, like 10 minutes away from the house. How old were you two when you got married?
Well, I was 20 and Babe was 23.
I was 19 and yes, I was 19 and Jacob was 23. Did he wear his uniform on his wedding day?
Yes, he did.
Jacob wore his ABUs, and I think Scott wore his blues.
Mm-hmm. He was so pretty and God, y'all, like pretty. I'm telling you, I was a little upset because he didn't have
his hair laid to the side.
Y'all, when I tell you all that blonde hair was laid, he looked so sexy.
I saw that Facebook picture. I was like, oh, okay, all right, I see y'all.
Y'all, I was a little upset because he was supposed to have another ribbon and a blood stripe by then, but he didn't because, y'all know the Marine Corps. Next question.
Where are you and your spouse currently stationed? We are currently stationed in Seymour Johnson Air Force Base in North Carolina, and we are PCSing to Hanscom Air Force Base in Massachusetts in about 2 months.
Y'all, we were in Camp Lejeune. We were. He's not in the Marine Corps anymore. So
everything on that base looked dry when I went up there.
It is. It is dry. It is dry as corn husk. When I tell you, it sucked, but it's okay. It's okay.
Do you live on base? Yes, I do.
We opted not to.
I live in a 1-story, 3-bedroom house with no garage. And I'm real salty at the fact that I don't have a garage. But it's okay. I don't get wet when I go to my car, so that's all that matters. How long were you married when you had to go through your first separation? 3 days? So we were married for 3 days, and then he just kind of dipped off.
We've never been separated before. My husband has been stuck up under my booty cheek since then, and it's gonna stay that way because that is my best friend, and I don't care. Yes, that's how that goes.
What is your favorite base so far? I've only been to one base. So,
I've been to 2 bases. I've been to Fort Bragg, but my husband, he's not in the Army. I've been to Fort Bragg for, a number of things because, stuff they have to handle down there. But I do not like Camp Lejeune. I'm not even going to lie. I don't like it. And it seems like Fort Bragg, they care a little bit more about their,
it's a nice base.
Yeah, it's very well put together.
It's
so
humongous, but it's nice.
And husband said that, baby, did you like 29 Palms?
Yeah, you just in the middle of nowhere.
My husband said he likes 29 Palms, but it's in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by the desert.
Number 19. Do you think your spouse looks good in his uniform? Do I?
No.
Whenever he has like his mustache trimmed up just right and he's got his hair cut and the sun is just kind of beaming in, you can see his eyes. Like, yes, he looks fucking fantastic in it. I love it.
Yeah, my husband's just beautiful regardless. Like, he's just beautiful.
Do you think military life is more advanced than civilian life?
No, because everything is very repetitive.
I'm going to have to go with no as well, because with military life, sometimes it can be great, but the military, as a lot of people say, it's like this big, fat, big green dildo. Green
weenie.
And it gets shoved up your ass, when you least expect it. No Vaseline, no KY. You think, oh yeah, me and my husband, we just bought a house. We're going to be here for a while. Bam.
There
No,
it
y'all
goes.
not. Orders. Y'all leaving. Fuck your house.
Lord.
So no. The military don't care. But
They doesn't.
some of the moments are nice. I can't even lie.
Let me see if, hold on. Charles, we're at 21. Okay, I got it right here. I think I'm going to set it up on the window or something.
This is our second take at doing this because Brittany's camera overheated.
Yep.
And then I paused. And then we went to go get food.
And we had to redo her, so like it was all my fault. And like it was my fault. Wait.
I think it should do good there. Can you see me?
Oh, my girl. Ugh.
What was y'all trying to make?
Girl, I don't know what we was doing, to be honest, because my husband, he cooks a lot. We back, y'all. Wait, I lost my phone.
I got it. Wait.
Y'all, Brittany stole my phone.
Where's that? Jesus. We're all over
They're
this.
in our text messages.
Jeez, it's already 3:24.
Mm-hmm. Jake gonna be like, where's my life?
Right? I got to get home soon. Okay. Do you like the benefits you receive as a military dependent?
Yes, I did. They were wonderful. They were wonderful in and out. But we did have some problems here and there because it just took forever for them to get appointments in.
Yeah, I can definitely agree with that. Like, I feel like it's more than just TRICARE. A lot of people don't realize that, base housing and the stuff we get to go to on base and like all the events they throw, those are technically benefits of, being a military spouse. And I see a lot of women who complain and
They just act like it's not enough.
yeah, it's not enough. Nothing's ever good for them. Their house isn't big enough. Oh, their husband doesn't make enough money. And the way I look at it, it's like, wow, like we stay somewhere where we don't have to pay any bills.
Exactly.
We just wake up.
Pretty much only paying rent.
Yeah, and I'm taken care of. So I'm very happy about it. I have medical insurance. Yeah, it may take like a whole month and a half to get seen, but I'm glad that whenever I do go to the doctor, if I have a prescription, I go and I like get my paper and I get my meds and I don't have to pay anything. So I'm grateful for that.
Very.
Crap, my seat keeps going away. Do you have a lot of military wife friends?
No.
That is a tough question because when I first became a military spouse, I was like, ooh, I'm gonna make all these friends. Like, I want to be friends with Military wives, but the thing is, military wives are not friendly. Not all of them. You will bump into a lot of different people, women from everywhere, different attitudes, different ideas, different opinions, and you won't always get along with them. But I have 3 friends. I have Brittany, I have my other friend Brittany, and I have my friend Rashonda. So that's enough for me at this point.
Yeah, I have Brittany, I have Antoinette. Honestly, that's about it. Like, that's the only military, wives that are my friends, because it's just constant jealousy for no reason. Like,
Drama.
Like, you have
drama.
Right? You have like the women, like, they're just upset maybe because your husband has more rank or
more rank, your house looks different, or
all kinds of stupid obscene
their husband is the same rank as you and y'all are a little bit better, with handling your money, and they're like, trying to figure out if your husband gets paid more or whatever. It's a whole bunch, but
whole bunch of nothing for no reason.
I've learned that everywhere you go, you will find those bosom buddies, as my grandma would say, and you hold on to them because you found one good friend. You want to keep them. So,
and Brittany has been my friend for going on 3 years now.
Yes, and we have went through some bullshit.
It really has not changed because she hasn't changed. Like, me and her, we're just as goofy as the day is long. Like, that's it. That's how it is. But these other ones, I'm sorry, I can't give a lot of them chances because I just constantly see their negativity. I don't do negativity in my life because it's not gonna work out for me. So no,
not at all. No time for negative Nancy's. Number 23. This is gonna be a little bit of a tough question, but what is the hardest part of the military lifestyle?
Them sending in orders that you didn't expect for them to have, because one order in particular literally made me have a nervous breakdown because they told my husband that someone from his unit would be sent to California and they didn't know who it would be. They told him this on Monday. By Tuesday, my husband said that they chose me. Wednesday, they told him you have to go to California for 6 months, and my husband had to leave that day. So I really didn't get time to, prepare myself for that. My husband had to drive across the country and back, and it really bothered me. So that was it. I knew he was safe during his deployment because, they said no word is good word. So I kept to that, and it turned out that no word was good word. So that was it.
I have to agree with Brittany. That honestly definitely is the hardest part of military life, is just deployments, because sometimes you get noticed, sometimes you don't get noticed, and I don't care how many deployments you go through, you never get used to your husband not being home. You never get used to having to say goodbye. You never get used to, being alone. It's always, always, always an adjustment. But I can say one thing. You will get better at adjusting. Mm-hmm. So if you're a new military spouse and you see this and your husband has a deployment coming up, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that
it's going to be dandy.
It's going to be dandy, and it's going to be romantic, and you're having like Skype dates and emails, and he's calling you
it's not like
at
that.
The last minute to say I love you. He's going to call you and say, I'm ready to go the fuck home. I'm ready to go home. I'm stressed out. I hate everybody here. Yeah. But you just have to be that rock, because sometimes, you don't have a rock for yourself. But you have to be your husband's rock. Yeah, because sometimes they go through stuff.
Yeah, because believe me, if you're not their rock, you will find out when they come back. Yeah. Believe me. I'm not saying that it happened to me, because my husband knows I've always been there for him, and I will continue.
It ain't happened to me then.
Right.
Throw that out there.
And I will continue to remain my husband's best friend and his rock, and that's just how it is.
Do you own military wife stuff?
She does.
I have an Air Force wife shirt, hat, keychain, car sticker, and just a few other Air Force related things.
Lord, did you see that hawk outside my window?
Holy crap.
Wait a minute. It was just a hawk outside my window, y'all.
He's
You
not
see it?
coming our way, so that's all that matters. He's going home. He just called some dinner for his family, and they're going to go have dinner.
Yeah,
That's what's going on.
I don't own much, military wife. Like I don't own a lot of that stuff. I have a shirt from January Day. I was gonna wear it today, and I looked at it, and I was just like, I'm just gonna look like Miss Piggy today on camera, and that's not gonna work for nobody, especially not me. So I did not wear that. I got a few things from when he was in the military, but it's his. So yeah, it's his PT shirt
The
stuff.
little PT shirts. They're so comfortable.
Right. It's like a little silky stuff, so I just wear that. But in his shirt from second LAR situation, but that's about it.
Number 25. Do you support your spouse as a member of the military?
Yes, I do. I am America as hell some days. Sometimes America sucks ass, but essentially, yes, I love it. I love the fact that my husband's a veteran. My husband is a great veteran. He's just a great person all around. But hoorah, that's it, you guys.
100%. I support him in every aspect. I'm not going to sit here and make it seem like I love the Air Force, because sometimes I'm like, like y'all going to have to see me because y'all doing a lot. But I know that his career is very, very, very important to him. And I know that he wants to stay in for a while, at least do 15 plus years and possibly retire within the military. And I accepted that, the day I said I do. So even if it's not always beautiful, like I said earlier, I'm going to forever be my husband's rock, and just support him in his career and go wherever it is the Air Force decides to send us, and live wherever, and just try and adapt.
Got that right.
So most definitely.
And by the way, I forgot to mention, I'm sure y'all see us a different background here. My camera decided to want to overheat because it was sitting there on my tripod. But
then I decided that I'm gonna record
Yep.
my camera and redo it.
and she stole my tripod, y'all.
I'm gonna have to, because I just got my camera and I've been lazy with vlogging.
Me too.
And I was like, no, I'm not gonna get no tripod. And so when I leave here, I'm going to Walmart. I'm gonna go buy a tripod.
She needs to,
So,
y'all. I told her last night she ain't want to hear. But I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.